Okay, thank you very much for your time you want to spend with me. So we start, it's already 4 minutes and I have quite a lot of material to go through. Now you should see my full screen sharing Crypto Club 17th of November 2022. And you should see full screen. Can you confirm that you can see screen properly?
Yep, we can.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so everybody, welcome. Today we are having a webinar regarding cryptocurrencies and what is the progress, what is behind, and so on. We start with disclaimer: this is not financial or investment advice. This information is just for education purposes, and action taken on the basis of provided information is full responsibility of participant. Cryptos are very volatile assets, and every investment involves risk. Do not rely on any information. Don't trust me in anything. Do your own research and just act on that. I'm doing a recording, and this is free seminar, so I don't think I will be distributing the recording of this. If you are not included in WhatsApp group, this is the QR code you can use. Okay, so what is this? Who is for this webinar for? So this is for people who want to take advantage of next bull run, because I'm sure you heard that in the moment we are in a dip. People who want to take action to see massive rewards. People who want to take advantage of fastest growing sector, people who want to prepare themselves with proper tools to jump on the train, and people looking to make a lot of money, even if with a couple of $100 of investment. What we will discover today: we will speak about our situation and what brought us in it, general understanding of cryptos and its adoption, how does it work, how to make profit with cryptos, and maybe we get to some practical class. Okay, so what are the news today? What we can see in economic world, how it influences the cryptos. Today's in US was issued weekly jobless claim report, and we are just waiting how it will influence the price of Bitcoin. Actually, the results are better than expected, which will allow the Fed again to tighten the screw and maybe try to tighten inflation, which again on volatile assets like crypto has a negative impact. So we wait if we will break from this edge, and if it will go against us, it can drop to a few thousands. So if you are in the moment investing, maybe it's better to a little bit wait as consequences of this report. This also came today. El Salvador to start buying 1 Bitcoin every day, says President Bukele. Probably if you are interested about Bitcoin and crypto, you heard that Salvador is implementing as public ledger cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and unfortunately they have cost average cost of buying of Bitcoin around $45,000. So this is good time for them to start buying more. Another news from today. Here we can see that overall buying power of stablecoins on exchanges has increased, and in favor of Bitcoin and Ethereum assets. This is very positive news again, because it means that people are pushing to exchanges stablecoins, Tether and so on, in preparation for buying more. This indicates that price of the cryptos are low, so this is good position to start buying. Okay, so we need to be aware about news like this. Yeah, this is all good indication. Another one, Tuesday last week, the time of the last committee of traders report, hedge funds have posted another round of slashing their short positions. Okay, so it again means that professionals are starting to be prepared for buying, for growth of the price. Okay, So that was quick news, and now let's look at this. The question is, which coin is cheapest from this all? Yeah, frankly, we don't know the answer on this question. Means that you are not prepared to start investing, and you should start to get more information. What do you think? What coins of these are the cheapest? Devang.
Shiba.
Okay. So logically, Shiba is the lowest price, but the question is which one is cheapest. Yeah, this is basically a table where we are watching several information. One is the price, but here in this column we have a number of issuing coins. So simple multiplication is giving us market cap. So actually from this, the lowest amount is this one. So actually it is Mana, which is the cheapest from this. Yeah, so you have to understand all this properly before you start investing. Yeah, and most expensive is actually Shiba because its capitalization is around 4 billions. Yeah, in another word, there is much lower space to grow than this coin, right? Because this has quite a lot of space to grow to several billions, while this one already passed on its way quite increase. Yeah, so let's continue. Why crypto is so amazing? Look at this. Tell me which asset you can get this profits. If you bought Solana in very beginning for $0.50, in its peak you should reach a profit 42,000%. Look at Gala, 34,000%. Axie Infinity went also from few cents to $160. Yeah, again, I'm not saying this is the coins which you should in the moment start investing. This is just demonstration of possibilities in crypto world. So why is the crypto so popular? During various classes, the people provided their opinion that it's trendy, it's cool, it's kind of a revolution, it's good investment opportunity, but also it's a fast transaction and cheap transactions. But we have to understand also deeper picture, which is status of global economy, financial system, what's happened, why the currencies are so aggressively devalued, why euro is falling, why British pound is falling, and so on. Yeah. So when I started with crypto, I started to do quite massive search for information, and frankly on internet you can find almost everything, but in spite of ton of information on internet, majority of it's garbage. If you find on YouTube some reels, this is the captions, yeah, doom and gloom, just to promoting and attracting people to watch these videos, but not providing some real value behind. Yeah, so you should really do own research and took proper education. Now, when I was the boy, my parents give me something that was called saving booklet, and each year, in the end of the year, it was very expected that there is some percentage, some adding value to save amount. But look at that now. European Central Bank and basically a majority of G20 countries, interest rate in the moment is 0, yeah, or even negative. That means you give them your money, but end of the year you will have less there, not more. Yeah, global inflation. This is numbers from December 2021. Yeah, these countries around 4-5% are still relatively okay, but look at this: Brazil, Turkey, Argentina, 51%. This is all caused by activities of central banks of these countries, right? High banking fees. Everybody has a bank account, right? You know that you pay bank transfer fees, and they are quite high. For example, when I need to send via banking transfer euros from Europe to Emirates, it cost me at least 30 to 40 euros, and it takes 7 days. Rigging market, look at this. You would expect that all that money laundering and rigging of markets and so on is caused by some sort world banks, but if you look at this, this is now normal HSBC's, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and they pay the fines, promise that they will not do that again, and the situation doesn't improve. And global debt. From end of Second World War till 2008, the global debt grew to 50 trillion US dollars, and it took 63 years. From 2008 to 2020, it grew another 277 trillions, and it took only 12 years. After COVID, another 30%, another 81 trillions were added to just to this debt, just in the course of 2 years. Geopolitical problems. War in Ukraine is pushing the energy prices really high. So this is the world we are living, and now basically we need something like big reset. And question is it crypto which will help with it? Now let's speak a little bit about Bitcoin. Historically, first Bitcoin was released in 3rd January 2009 by somebody or some group of people, because we don't know who it really is, Satoshi Nakamoto. This is digital, encrypted, and decentralized money. It's secure, and it was never hacked, and it's because it's too decentralized. But it's not only currency as it's mainly a digital payment system in which no bank is needed. So it's peer-to-peer. That means person to person can create transfer transactions. Records are on the whole networks on the nodes, and they are recorded on public ledger and blockchain. Maximum supply of Bitcoin is 21 billions and will be mined till 2042. And in current circulation is around 19 billions. Here is a simple comparison between fiat or normal money and cryptocurrency. Basically, cryptocurrency is not printed on the paper as normal money are. It's just generated by computers, cannot be devaluated because it has limited supply, not like a normal currency which each country can print as much as needed. Yeah, and its value is determined by supply and demand. Now, we are asking also people, what is your feel about cryptocurrencies? If we ask like what is bad about, why people are scared about investing to cryptocurrencies. Some of them, they said there is scam, and it is not completely true, because Bitcoin as such is not scam, but as any financial transactions, they attract scammers. Some of them said that China banned crypto, yeah, but eventually, after a while, everything returned back to its normal course. So basically, we don't need China to implement crypto. It is unregulated, and it is true. It will be good if some government will accept crypto and started regulations. It is volatile, but statistically, normal money, normal fiat currencies are more volatile than crypto. You can get huge loss, and this is very true. And that's why you should learn properly which crypto to buy, have your strategy, how, when to buy. Security, hacking. You have to realize that when we are speaking about crypto, you are your own bank. There is nobody to call if you do some mistake and you lose your money. So that's why before you start investing, you should get proper education. Difficult to obtain. This is not really true, because you just need to find out how to do it. Criminal activity, it's used for money laundering. statistically, only 0.03% of transactions were illegal. In another word, if we flip that, 99.97 transactions were legal. Okay, and if you realize that transactions are saved on a blockchain, it is actually quite easy traceable what transactions were done. Now, on opposite, when we are speaking about what is good with crypto, they are saying that it is boom, it is dream come true. You can buy simple few hundreds of dollars of investment, get relatively high profits. They are safe and secured because it's too decentralized. There are no banking fees. This is not completely true because fees are there, but in comparison with banking fees, they are minimal. They are just let's say fragment of dollars, yeah, and it doesn't matter if you send $100 or $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. Really, the transactions are very cheap, yeah, fast and cheap transactions. Now, even people without access to bank can access cryptos. Now, you have to realize that before, if you want to exchange money, you have to have a paper currency. Now we are using plastic cards, yeah, Visa or MasterCard, but now I'm not even using that. Everything is in your phone, and with crypto is the usage is very same. You just use your phone for making simple payment, so it's nothing completely revolutionary. It's something that we are used already now too, and no inflation. Yeah? It cannot be multiplied. It's already ingrained in its protocols. Brands accepting crypto. You can see that from 2014 to 2022, more and more big brands are jumping on the wagon. Yeah, and that is the really important thing, adoption. These certain banks have invested the most in crypto and blockchain up to date. And in the moment, 55% of the world's top 100 banks are investing in crypto, blockchain, or companies which have something to do with it. So who else? Banks, hedge funds, investment companies, family offices, big companies, high net persons, billionaires, asset managers, countries. We were speaking about Salvador just a minute ago. Dubai News, Abu Dhabi State Fund, Mudabala has invested in ecosystem around cryptocurrencies, right? So you can see that if these institutions are investing in cryptocurrencies, why not you, right? If they can gain profits, why not you? And this is the right question which we will be speaking about during this webinar. Here you can see again adoption, which is the really key word in a crypto world in a moment. Over 300 million crypto users worldwide already are using actively or investing in cryptocurrencies. Now, if we compare Bitcoin with famous companies like Microsoft and Apple, it took Microsoft 44 years to achieve $1 trillion capitalization. Amazon 24 years, Google 21, Bitcoin only 12 years. So you can see that really the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is the fastest growing asset. If you look on this graph of price of Bitcoin in history, you can see how it was growing from 9 cents to its peak, then slammed down 80%, then it flew to 2000 and so on. The last peak was around October, November last year, around 69,000. And when we are speaking about adoption, you really have to ask yourself when you want to join this trend. In general, on the base of Mr. Everett Rogers, there are 5 general phases of adoption: innovators, adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggard. So obviously, if you start early joining the trend, you have the highest probability of success, highest probability of profit. Yeah, and in the moment, we are somewhere here after early adopters and before early majority, right? So this is really the best time to start with cryptos, to start learning about that, and even to start investment. In the moment, okay, we will speak about prices later. Okay, so just to open your eyes a little bit, when we speak about cryptocurrencies, it's not only coin itself. Majority people just want to know, tell me what to buy, right? Tell me, so I am a millionaire next week, yeah? But this is now not how it works. In the very beginning, yes, it was kind of a get rich fast scheme, but in the moment you need a little bit different tools. And really you have to understand that it's not only coin itself, just to buy it and sell it later for a higher price, but it's actually a whole ecosystem. You have to realize that behind crypto is completely new technology, Web3, blockchain, right? And this new technology will enable amazing projects and another progress. Yeah, it is parallel of implementing of internet 20, 30 years ago. Right now, we cannot live without internet. Now it is said that once all our identity will be in our crypto wallets, not in our ID cards. Yeah, so whole ecosystem in the moment is around central cryptocurrency, and we really have to understand how it's connected to wallets, to exchanges, to initial coin offerings, metaverse, NFTs. I'm sure you heard about these ugly ape pictures, right? It is kind of art, but I don't know. Well, as soon as investment brings you money, it is good investment. I still do not understand fully what is the attraction. DeFi, completely new multi-trillion-dollar industry. Staking and mining, we'll speak about this later. Yeah, this is how you can earn money on your crypto too. No, so how does it work? So in general, imagine the case that we have Peter, which has 2 Bitcoins, and Julia, which has bike, which she wants to sell the bike. So basically what's happened, exchange will happen, right? So 2 Bitcoins will change the hands, and also bike will go to new owner. And it's all recorded on independent nodes of the network on blockchain. And how it's done, it's very easy. It's as simple as sending mail. As I said to you, now we are not using credit cards anymore. We are just using phones. So it's very, very similar. Now, look how it's actually work. Crypto work on blockchain. The data about transactions are recorded on something what we call a ledger, and each node of the network has own records. Yeah, so that is why it works on consensus mechanism, and because the network is so decentralized, it's impossible to hack into that or manipulate or something like that, right? And you can see, okay, so when it's so transparent, everybody see how much money Alice or Peter or Paul has. This is just for example. In fact, it looks something like that. Yeah, this is the addresses of wallets where particular users are keeping their coins. And this is the layer which makes this transaction anonymous. Okay. Now how does it work? If in a real world your money, you keep it where? In wallet, right? So there is parallel in a crypto world that you keep your Bitcoins or crypto in general also in a wallet. The main change is that this wallet is not really holding your money, but it's holding something that we call keys. So where are the money? Where is the money? $1 million question, right? On blockchain. Everything is recorded on blockchain. So when you create your new wallet, or you want to initialize your existing wallet on another device, your wallet has functionality to read blockchain records and bring your balances to your screen. Now let's speak a little bit about this. So you can imagine wallet which holds your keys, something like this. It has two keys. One is so-called public key, and one is so-called private key. You can imagine it's like bank account, right? You can share your bank account with another people, but they can't just walk into the bank and say, hey, have a look, this is bank account, can you give me money, right? It will not work very well, right? So for that, you need in bank something like some ID or signature, and that's why we have private key, and its task is to play task of something like digital ID or signature. Or if we use equivalent of email, you can tell people your email address, but only you can log in with your password and send your emails or read your emails, right? Now, wallets, we have either this what we call hardware or cold wallet. It is kind of a specific, specialized USB key, or we have or we have a hot wallet, which is either application on computer or on your phone. Now, whole the process are just these steps. You need to learn where to buy crypto. Yeah, it's obviously on exchange. Again, what is more important is which one. When to buy, you need to have your strategy so you can get profitability. Then you just hold and you make passive income during holding. We'll be speaking about the staking and where to do it and how to do it. Yeah, and again, you need to have strategy for exiting. Yeah, you can't just exit whenever because if, for example, prices are falling, this is the time when you should buy, not exit, and opposite. Yeah, so this is again strategy which is called feathering, which we'll discuss during classes. Yeah. Okay, so how can you make profit from crypto? The most simple one is just holding. You just get it and forget it. Yeah. Another more active one is staking or liquidity mining, where you can get your return on investments. You will receive something what we call APY, annual profit yield. We can do trading where main target is to buy low and sell high, but trading is really quite time-consuming activity and is not recommended for beginners. DeFi, again, I said it's decentralized finance. It's a completely new several $1 trillion industry where without banking you can be included in investment in literally lending your money to other users via platform which are doing it for you. Mining is activity where by using computer power you can produce block and get your rewards, or direct investment into companies which has something to do with crypto, literally buying shares of these companies. Again, we'll be not discussing this. Yeah, really, our core is about these 4 points. Now, how can you make profit? This is one of my real transactions from 17th of March of this year. This is one of the coin which is gold GMT. Again, I'm not saying this is the coin you should immediately go and invest now, but this is just example to simulate the possibilities. I bought it around here. This was 17 of this is 14 of March, so 17 somewhere here. After 13 days, my profit was 350%. After 32 days, it was 450%. You see the growth of the price. After 41 days, it was 500%. So basically, after 1 month and something, I multiply by investment by 6 times. Okay, plus 500%. And even after another fall, which was in somewhere in sorry for that. After fall, somewhere here, still my profit would be 200%, but actually I exited somewhere here. Okay. Now I hold this coin for approximately 5 weeks, and while doing that, you can do something which is called, for example, liquidity swap. Look at this percentage. look at this percentage, 89%, right? This is annual yield, and tell me which banks can give you this, right? So again, we are just demonstrating possibilities. Now, staking is basically activity where, imagine that you buy shares, yeah, once a year you get what? Dividend. So some parallel thing in the crypto world is something which is called staking rewards. It is an activity where you deposit your crypto in either some platform or exchange or directly from your wallet. Here is example of staking via Atomic wallet, and you can see, have a look, Zilliqa 15%, Atom 10%, Solana 7%, and native coin of Atomic wallet 23%, right? So again, you have to compare it. Maybe you will say that, oh, this is not very attractive. Yeah, it's 15%, but imagine what your bank gives you, not much, right? So 15% is really good offer. Now look at this. One of the main exchanges is Binance. Look at these gains. Estimated annual profit yield 100%. Glimmer 77. Zilliqa 22. Okay, I'm not saying that this is the coins which you should invest in the moment, but I'm just demonstrating the possibilities in crypto world, which you will not get from any bank, right? Now look at this. This is one of the new coin Brawl. Look at this yield, 400%. Okay, I'm not saying again go and invest in this, but 400%. Who will give you? Which bank, which institution will give you 400%, right? Now, how to invest in crypto? If you make a decision that, okay, this is the time I want to invest in crypto, usually users face situation that price is somewhere here around some level, and usually what they do, okay, I want to buy, this is my $1,000, or I don't know how much, $100, $200, and they throw one amount in particular coin, and now they are watching what is happening in the market, right? And end of some period, they are in loss, right? Because this strategy is not very good. And eventually, we really expect that crypto will grow. So till they get to profit, they still have to pass this interval, right? So question is there a better way? So better way is invest regularly the same amount in different prices. So this actually takes really out of the equation question, when should I invest, what should I watch, what prices should I watch for, and so on, right? So it's basically, you can say I invest regularly each 15th of the month, or after each salary, or each second Wednesday. It's just really up to you. But the result already of this simple technique is quite much more successful than previous one, right? After all this buying for this price, this, we end up with cost price around this level. That means with the same development of prices, we are already set for profit, right? So again, you need to learn how to calculate it, how to do it. But again, is there a better way? Yeah. And it is, but we keep it for later. Now, we will speak also about how to invest using basic trading techniques and indicators. All right. For example, here you can see development of prices. I don't want to go into the details, but basically each this small weird square or oblong, whatever it is, represent a period for which we are watching the price movement. So this is so-called daily graph, means that each of these represent movement of price within one day, right? So you can see it's maybe 60 days. Yeah. Here we can see something that's called moving averages indicator. So this green, blue, and red line represent movement during last 100 or 50 or 20 days. And you can see that the red one, the longest one, is quite smooth, while the green one is quite erratic, right? Because it's represented the shortest period. Yeah, and again, very simple technique. When the prices are passing, let's say 100 days moving average, it is good time to start buying, because after that usually comes growth, right? Actually, banks start to invest into some asset only after the price passing 200 days moving average, right? And the opposite, for example, you can see here, as soon as the price closes below moving average, it's a high probability that price will go down. And again, you notice that I'm not saying this is how it works, okay? This is just increased probability. Yeah, because no strategy is 100% valid in a world of trading. Another one, Bollinger Band, is represented by these yellow lines. So this higher one is called upper Bollinger Band, and this lower one is called lower Bollinger Band. You can imagine it's like a river bed, right? In the middle, when your riverbed in the middle is the deepest point, on the side is the highest point. So if you take actually a ball, it will roll down the hill to the bottom, and it will jump other side, right? So this energy, how it's moving, will be like this. And the same is these market prices. You can see it's moving from one side to other side, from one side to other side, and so on. So there is another simple technique, like for example, if a price moves above upper Bollinger Band and then closes down, this is high probability that the price will go down, right? As you can see here, and here opposite, yeah, it closes below and returns, it's high probability it will grow. Another technique, for example, here, this is something which we called double top. In market terms, it means that this is something like resistance, like resistance, and if the market price reaches the same point and cannot pass it, there is a very high probability that price will go down. Okay, so already now I told you 3 simple techniques you can use for finding out if it's a good time to buy or sell your coins. Now, main problems. I will just quickly jump through it. Right, we have last 15 minutes. Look at this losing password. All of us, we are using some device, and everywhere now you are inputting your PIN code, your password, and so on. And still, there is a lot of people which don't just simply don't remember their password. So look at this. This man owns 371 millions in Bitcoin, but he cannot access it because he lost his password. Right. So during another classes, we'll learn what is the good technique to preserve your password and never lose it. Leaving money on exchanges, it's another big mistake. A lot of users are doing it. Imagine in real life, right? You have your dirhams, you walk to the money exchange and you say, please, I want to buy some dollars or euros. They count your money, give your euros on the pult and say, here you are. And he said, no, keep it for me. I will come after 2-3 weeks, right? And obviously, in real life, you will never do it. You just take your money and put it to your wallet and you walk away. Yeah, now imagine that if you keep your money with them, one day you walk in, flashing lights everywhere, Trezor is open and there are no money on exchange. Sorry, sir, we were robbed. We cannot give you your money. But in crypto world, this happens very often, right? People are leaving money on exchanges, and then when some hack happens, they lose all their money. Yeah, so this is again one technique which we speak about, that what you should do, how to store your cryptos. Yeah, people falling for too good offers, scams, and so on. As I mentioned already before, crypto itself is not scam. Technology is not scam, but as money are involved, each financial transactions are involving are attracting various kind of people which try to get that money from you, right? So again, buying on hype, wrong, and so on and so on. Yeah, so usually people listen to wrong sources, yeah, some some friends on Facebook and so on. So no, this is not the way how to do it, right? This is a really recipe for disaster. So solution for all this point is that you should get properly educated right now. So which coins to buy? Very simple terms. Imagine you are going to shop and you want to buy TV. Right, on one side you have Sony, Samsung, LG, whatever brands which are proven and you know them, and on the other side are some Korean brands you never heard about. Yeah, so what is your first inkling? Obviously it should be something with proven records, and in crypto words it's valid twice, right? So this is the 15 cryptocurrencies per market capitalization. Obviously on first two places are Bitcoin and Ethereum. So when you want to start investing, one of the main word you should look into all the time is diversification. Yeah, so you never invest into one nest. So you should make your pick of cryptocurrencies. So all the time you should have some of these. The cryptocurrencies, you should have some Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of these, which are from first 15 places, right? Now, another question, why now? Now imagine this is price development of Bitcoin, right? It's for a long time nothing happened and suddenly there was peak. A lot of people get rich, but then big dip, Bitcoin fell 80%. People were saying, that's it, it's end of it, it ends. And then what happened? It went up to 60,000, right? This was probably around 20, it fell to 3, and then continue rising. Now, if we do simple market projections, so in general, markets are moving in cycles, right? Now look, if you look at this, previous peak was around $65,000, and now we fell around 20 to price $20,000 per Bitcoin. In the moment it's around 17,000. So what is expected? In next cycle we expect at least growth to 100,000, which is 5x. Yeah, and another cycle, another one. Yeah, so we are really speaking about multiplying your investment by 5 to 10 times. But we are speaking only about Bitcoin. Something which is called altcoins, alternative coins, in the same time will probably grow 20 to 40 times. Okay, so again, you need to include to your portfolio also them. And this is again graph I showed you, and really look at this, amazing. Yeah, so profits. Imagine that Bitcoin will go by 500%, 5 times, 6 times. Yeah, there will be coins which will grow several thousands of percent. And again, this is a good time to get ready to find, to learn how to do it, to learn how to look at the markets, right? Now look at this. This is one of my trade from 26th of September, right? I bought it somewhere here. This green line represents the level of the price which I was buying, and I sold it around here, right? So you can see this is my real screenshot. This is not makeup or painted. Yeah, I bought it around 1,200, sold it around 1,300, and in a matter of 2 hours, right? Because look at this interval. Each of this green or red, something what we call candles, represent 15 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, or it took me like 2 hours, right? So if you do your calculations, the profit on this was 2%, but have a look. This amount, this number here is called leverage. So this is possibilities which your platform allows you to multiply by profit. So within 2 hours, I made 20% profit, right? So, and just this is just simple technique I was just speaking about, right? Bollinger Bands are here. On the lower Bollinger Band, I did buy on top one when it's reversed, I sold, right? 2 hours, 20% profit, right? So you can see possibilities. Now look at this. I don't know if you are really watching the crypto world, but just last week, one of the biggest exchanges, FTX, declared bankruptcy. This is really negative news for crypto world. But first, look at this. The same day when this was announced, Bitcoin price fell from 21,000 to 16,000, which is 25%, really huge fall. But you as investor, you should understand that this is good buying opportunity. Why? Look at this. Look at this. This green candle means that after that fall, next day, some of the cryptocurrencies were up 5%, some of them 7%, some of them even 15, 10%, right? You can see yourself. This is screenshot from next day. So you as investor, if you are really watching, and for example, we have a group when I'm sending this information, have a look, drop just happens. This is good buying opportunity. It's really up to you if you process it or not, if you use it or not. And nobody can promise you that it will not continue falling, right? But again, we are speaking about probabilities and opportunities and possibilities in the crypto world. See, 10% of investment, of profit on your investment within one day. Now, what coins to buy? We really have to speak about something which is called tokenomics, and I will not go to details. We really need to go take time with this. During the workshop, which I am proposing, this screen really look confusing for beginners, but we'll speak about like what is order types, what is the order book and how to use it, what is this buy and sell pane, what are these weird colorful things which we call candles, right? So you really need to master this before you start seriously investing in crypto. And when I started to look into the cryptos, I really said to myself that, have a look, this is my money. So, you know, you are a cyclist, right? Next weekend is coast to coast. You don't just take your bike and come to start line, you put your cycling shoes on and you jump on the bike and cycle, right? You're really preparing for this event. You are training, and only when you're prepared you get participation in the race or in the ride, right? So in investment, it's much more serious, right? It's your money, you can lose it, yeah. So you better take proper education, and I did that. So if you look on classes out there, this is very serious. A British company, they provide this 3,000-4,000, whatever, they slash it down to 1,500, right? But today's special for you will be something else. Now look at this. This is somebody else which providing classes for $1,280, assisted for almost $3,000, and assisted plus $20,000. This is real courses outside when you want to take serious courses about investing, right? Obviously, if you are investing millions, maybe you really should look into that, yeah. And this is another class, $997, right? So it's 4,000 dirham approximately, right? Now, because you spent time with me, I want to propose you my workshop, and today's special will be, but before that we'll speak about what you really need to learn. You need to learn security, how to protect your computers, files, and so on, handling of crypto, where and how to buy, how to send it, how to store it, then what strategies to use, right? I very simple describe some simple strategies, but we will go into much deep during the webinars, during our classes. Passive income, yeah. Now you have your hard-earned cash. Now we need that money work hard for you. So we don't only hold that coins, but also we make them work for you to earn you money. If it's if you are sleeping, eating, whatever you are doing, they will earn money for you. Okay, so this is how to earn passive income, secure way, safe way. And if it's not enough, we can speak about all trends of infrastructure of cryptos, metaverse, NFTs, and so on. Okay, so I'm proposing you to take part in my workshop, and you will basically learn how to secure your computer, open best crypto accounts, send money to these best exchanges, buy the best cryptocurrencies, set up best crypto wallets, securely send the coins to these wallets. We will train it. You will get basically homework to do it. Set yourself for passive income. Learn proven profitable strategies. I already showed you some simple ones. You can start with as less as $100. This $500, $1,000. It's a general misconception because people hear, oh, Bitcoin is 17,000, right? I don't have $17,000. No, you don't need to do that. You can buy a fragment of Bitcoins. Yeah, you can start with $100, $500. But again, it's up to you, right? If Bitcoin will go up 10 times, if you have invested $100, okay, you will have your gain. But again, $1,000 is not really life-changing, is it? Right? So it's really up to you, but it's really clever to start with small amounts, build your muscle, find out how it's working, and then maybe start depositing a higher amount if you are interested about it. Yeah, and that's always learning from your own laptop in a private circle. And what you will get in the classes, it is 4 lessons, approximately 2 hours each. So it's 8 hours of intensive learning. Sometimes some groups want to do it within 1 day, but the disadvantage is that you cannot process that much information in 8 hours, and especially you cannot train, you can't get into the questions and so on. So it's better to do it within several lessons. Go, try, and come back with your questions. Yeah, you will get homeworks, which are practical exercises, which you will check in the class. Recordings, after each class you will get a recording, so you can continue, repeat yourself, continue your own pace till you master the particular activity. You will get a membership in a Crypto Club group, similarly as on WhatsApp group. I urge you to register for. I will share with you my own portfolio. So it's not only I'm just saying something, this is something what I am really doing myself. So we will speak about so-called 12 magic coins, which you definitely should invest in, and then a few more which are really interesting to look at. After class, you are fully ready to invest. You don't need any more courses, right? You will really learn how to do it, how to utilize it, how to read the markets. You will understand it yourself. You don't need anybody's support, but still we will have group when we will share information. Important updates, informations, projects, market news, all on the group. I have already 3 groups which went through classes, and we are sharing this information. I am connected myself to several other groups, so whatever I do research, whatever I hear from other groups, I'm sharing with my group. So this is part of this. And now you are asking, okay, so what is your today's special price? So sorry, but my time is not for free, and also people which pay attention, right? My first class was for free for Bond group, and we started with 15 people. We ended up maybe with 6, with 4. Yeah, because people don't value the things which are for free, right? But believe me, it's better to spend a little bit of money, and it's better than sitting in front of the Netflix, which will probably not bring you any profit. So today, especially, it will be definitely not $1,500 as that first course, definitely not $1,200 as it was second offer, and definitely not $1,000 as I showed you as third course. I am offering these courses for price of $99, which is 369 dirhams. But today, because you spend with me your 1 hour of your precious time, the offer is 199 dirhams. So it's up to you. Okay, so if you are interested about this offer, this is the link where you can register for the course, and as soon as a course will be scheduled, I will let you know. Next course will be starting next week, and next one 2 weeks after that, right? So I will share this link with you via the group. Okay, this is basically it to make introduction to crypto world. May I ask you, did you get some valuable information from days or what do you think?
It was definitely informative. Something new, because I normally look into shares and companies,
Okay.
all this stuff, and I already had this myth in my mind that cryptocurrency is always new thing. People have been telling me you should stay away from it, but looking at after looking at all those gains, it's definitely something to invest time into.
Okay, so you are saying basically you are doing your investment already, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. It's really good to start. And as I said, in the moment, it's a little bit volatile situation. So, well, yeah, okay. Hadi, can I ask you?
Hello, Mark. Yeah, actually, it looks interesting. I already started long time ago with few coins, but I didn't have a lot of information. So,
okay. During the workshops, we really go into the deep from various angles, from investing, from trading, from reading charts, and so on. So I bought a few courses myself, and I have to say I'm trading probably 6 years already, right? But each course, 100% of course, when you are doing it, for sure you will not utilize, but all times I found 20 to 40% or really new information, which I even utilize from courses I bought for. So I believe that if you decide to go, some valuable information will be there for price of maybe 5 Starbucks, right? Or Bongo. Okay, guys, I will wrap it up now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. And we will see how that goes. And good luck with your investments. Okay?
Thank you for your time, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye.